Welcome to the Serious Sarcasm podcast. My name is Jay DeRozier. Everything you hear is purely my opinion and absolutely not gospel truth. If you do find yourself getting a little bit too worked up over what I say, feel free to take your opinion and, well, you know where. Now that we got that straightened out, sit back, relax, and you might want to get yourself some popcorn because it's going to be a long one. Enjoy the show, y'all.
What is going on? My name is Jay DeRozier. Welcome to another episode of the Serious Sarcasm podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, we're still in the beginning stages of this journey, but I appreciate you guys tuning in. To those who are new listeners, appreciate you guys for coming. Whether you stay for a short time or a long time, I do appreciate either way. And to those who are returning, appreciate you guys lending me your ear once again. It means a lot. We're growing the community pretty fast. We just hit about 500 followers on TikTok. We just had a TikTok video go viral again. Second video went viral in the past month, so that's pretty dope. We're doing our thing.
Woohoo!
And we had another video hit a couple of thousand views on YouTube. So we're doing our thing, man. We're doing our thing. It's a slow growth, and I'd rather the slow, steady pace because it actually builds more concrete and we build a better community. But enough about the podcast. Let's talk about the people who pour into this podcast, like myself. And also, of course, the voice in the sky, Mr. Podcast Dr. Phil.
Hey, what's going on? Happy Saturday. Whoa.
It's Saturday, right? Yeah, it'd be Saturday. Yeah, man. How you doing, man?
Hey, life is good, brother.
How you been in the past week? There's been a lot that's going on in the world.
A lot has happened, man, and we're going to dissect.
Yeah, it's going to be a crazy dissection. You remember, well, I don't know if you got to do this in school, but you remember you had to, like, dissect frogs.
Wait, you're a lot younger than me, so you guys, they actually did that in your school?
Yeah, I actually took marine biology in high school. We actually dissected sharks.
Yeah, I did too. We did sharks, we did frogs, we did roaches, we even did a pig.
And I remember my teacher being like, hey, don't touch that one part. And then some girl touched it. The girl I was partnered with touched it, and she pressed against it. Shark sperm everywhere.
Oh.
Yeah, she got the baby sharks all right.
Baby shark,
Don't do that. If my son hears this, he's going to want to listen to every episode of this podcast.
oh, yeah, keep him away.
Yeah. But anyways, y'all, like I said, we got a lot to dive into, so we might as well start off with the elephant in the room. I did say I wasn't going to speak on politics on this podcast until after Election Day. It's been a full week and some change after Election Day. So guess what? Let's talk about Donald J. Trump. Ladies and gentlemen, first and foremost, we're going to take our time to congratulate the 47th president of the United States. Sorry, president-elect 47. Because he was 45, Biden's 46, so Trump is 47. So president-elect number 47, Mr. Donald J. Trump. So congratulations to him. He did run a campaign, which I wasn't a fan of, but I will say this about Donald Trump, Phil.
What's that?
Donald Trump has been running this campaign for the past 8 years, if you really think about it. Because even when he lost the 2020 election and he claimed voter fraud and all that stuff, he never stopped having rallies.
No, he never stopped.
For 4 years during COVID, like you remember, God rest his soul, you remember Herman Cain? Herman Cain died because of one of his rallies because he got COVID at one of Donald Trump's rallies and died.
That was so unfortunate.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but it's the China virus. It's not real. It's not real.
China.
It's not real.
China.
It's not real. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm not really going to speak on politics too much. It's more so this is going to be just my genuine reaction. Now that we have time to sit back and really digest the fact that Donald Trump is going to be president again. Me personally, I have a few choice words. Phil, you don't have to agree with it. I understand if you don't. But my first sentiments is first and foremost to the Latino community, to you guys, and I think I've spoken about this plenty of times, whether it be on this show, whether it be on Twitter, whether it be on Instagram, YouTube, whatever the case is, wherever you follow me or you know me from, I've spoken about this plenty of times in the Hispanic community. I think we always talk about self-hate in the black community, Phil.
Yeah.
But I think it's more apparent than ever in the Hispanic community. Because if you really think about it, we always crack the jokes. We live in Florida. We always crack the jokes about Cubans in Florida. How Cubans they try to be so white adjacent that they'll do anything to make themselves fit into that demographic.
Bro, that's
or
so
that
true.
race. And I'm just gonna be real with you. Hispanics lost this election. Hispanics and white women specifically. Those two specifically. And I don't care if I get flack for it. I do not care. I'm about to talk about a couple of other white women later on in this episode. So if this offends you, I could care less because I'm about to get worse later on. So to the Hispanic community, it's the fact of a lot of you guys voted against your actual best interest just to, I guess, stroke the ego of trying to be white adjacent. And that's weird to me because just as much as they don't like the color of my skin, they don't like your culture either. They'll be glad to, drink some tequila, have a happy Taco Tuesday, and guess what? And send you on the next boat shipping or the next plane flying. So, you know what the thing is too, Phil, about this election?
What's that?
The reason why I didn't want to speak about politics till after the election, I knew Trump was going to win. I'm going to be utterly honest with everybody.
I'm going to agree with you there.
I knew Trump was going to win from day one. When Kamala Harris got nominated, I was like, yo, this is great, but she only has 100 days.
Well, she didn't even get nominated. She was like giving it.
Yeah, she was giving it. And I'm like, she only had 100 days. And to the Democrats, I just want to say this. It's your fault. You have nobody else to blame. Don't blame me personally as a citizen. I can blame other citizens. But the Democratic Party themselves, all the senators, congressmen, congresswomen, governors, madam governors, all of you people who are Democrats, who are actually in politics, helping run this country, the majority whip, minority whip now, because, the Republicans got the Senate and the House. All I got to say to y'all is this is your fault. You have nobody else to blame but yourself. Joe Biden, this is your fault. You have nobody to blame but yourself. You decided to stay in the election this long. You decided to stroke your own ego and not leave at an earlier date. So I don't really feel any type of sympathy to any Democrat. And I feel no sympathy to anybody who voted for Trump who thinks the country is going to change overnight for their best interest that they thought Trump was going to do. Now, let's be real, Phil. A lot of people voted because, groceries are too high, gas prices, whatever the case is, cost of living is ridiculous. And listen, I'll be the first one to tell you. I understand. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I feel the effects from time to time as well. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. However, what I will say is, to those who feel that way, I always ask the same question. What can the president do directly to lower gas prices and grocery prices, especially when weeks before the election, all these retailers like Walmart and other companies admitted to they're going to start lowering prices. So they admitted to price gouging for the past couple of years. Mm-hmm. So that's the only thing that bothers me about that. And of course, people always say like, oh, I got to do more research. I don't believe you have to do more research. I believe you got to give the effort in your research. There's a difference. Because I can go on this computer right now that's in front of me and just type in anything and just be like, oh, let me type in, what's Dolly Parton's best songs? But I'm not going to type in, oh, what's Dolly Parton's, like, her cult fan favorites? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's doing a deep dive in research to find the reason why Dolly Parton is, I hate to use Dolly Parton as an example, but you know what I'm trying to say. But
Hold on, what the hell?
I feel like a lot of people don't do proper research. And I feel like that and the misinformation and everything like that is the reason why Trump won. But I'm going to be honest with you. I will say this, though, Phil. It seems that, before I give that sentiment, how you think about it? How you feeling about this, man?
So the thing that gets me is that when Donald Trump first announced his run back in 2015, everybody counted him out. Like it was like a joke.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And he won. So they underestimated him.
Yep.
And I still don't understand why have they still underestimated him when they had so much ammo.
You know what it is, bro? It's because, and I think I've seen this for years. Democrats try to be the higher ground, or like the forward thinkers. I'm sorry, sometimes in life, bro, when people go low, you got to go to hell.
Go lower, shit.
Yes, they think they go low, you go to hell. Like you gotta meet them at their level at some point in time. Mm-hmm. That's why what Michelle Obama said at I think it was the Democratic National Convention. Yep. I was with her 100%, but at that point it was too little, too late. You saw the writing on the wall.
Yeah,
like you saw the writing on the wall already. The fact that we had an episode where we talked about Tony Hinchcliffe, the comedian who made the Puerto Rican joke. Mm-hmm. I knew even with the joke, I knew that wasn't going to change anything. Guess what? You people are going to still vote for who you want to vote for. For example, I live near Osceola County in in Florida,
Trump
which is Kissimmee, St. Cloud, Celebration, Florida. Like that's Osceola County. Osceola County went red this time around this election. Osceola County is usually a blue area because there's a heavy Puerto Rican and African American, Haitian American, Jamaican American population in that area. That county went red in this election. It goes to show you, specifically Hispanics, I'm talking to y'all, y'all voted against your best interest. And it's cool. Like, I'm not tripping because guess what? I'm a part of the black community. And the thing about being a part of the black community, it seems that for the first time, finally, everyone in the black community finally admitted, yo, this shit ain't for us no more.
Yeah.
And I think black people, black women specifically, are exhausted.
Okay.
I think black women specifically are exhausted of trying to be the savior for everybody else in the world. And to black men, black women, I want to say to you, fuck everybody else. Live your life. Because guess what? This shit's not made for us. We knew the system was rigged against us from day one. Trump winning this election is not going to change anything for us on a day-to-day basis because we already knew what the situation is. But a lot of these minority groups are going to start feeling what we feel on a day-to-day basis.
Yeah.
Like, for example, in Michigan, they got a heavy East Asian population, which is, Muslim Arabic population, right? They voted for Trump overwhelmingly. And I'm kind of like, yeah, y'all voting against your own best interest. Like, we didn't remember when Trump won the first time around, he did a mass exodus of Muslim people. And then he did the Muslim ban, right? Yeah. Like we forgot about that part. Like, we just forgot about that. But, like I said, man, it is what it is. But I will say this, man. Like I said, man, congratulations to Trump. I knew he was going to win. That's why I'm not surprised, nor I'm upset. Like, you probably hear my voice, I'm kind of being sarcastic right now. It's because I'm not upset about it. Like, I genuinely seen this coming. Yeah. And I stand 10 toes down on this. Like, I saw it coming. That's why I'm not upset about it. I didn't vote for him, but granted, I felt like even when I submitted my vote, like I knew my vote was in vain because I knew he was gonna win. I knew he was gonna win Florida.
Yeah.
Like let's be real, we knew he was gonna win Florida. Like we all know in Florida, the counties that always go blue is Orange, Duval County, which is Jacksonville. Tampa is that Hillsborough?
Hillsborough or Pinellas, right?
Right, it's Hillsborough, Pinellas County, which is Tampa, Florida.
And Dade.
I think Dade went red.
No way.
It's the county above. What's the county above Dade?
Broward.
Broward is the niggas.
Okay.
The niggas. Broward, Fort Lauderdale. That's the niggas. Mm-hmm. For anybody who wants to know how black Broward County is, Lamar Jackson, the quarterback of the Baltimore Ravens, comes from Broward, and Kodak Black comes from Broward County.
Oh.
All you need to know.
There you go.
The niggas. So that's what I'm saying. Like, those counties are usually the counties that are blue. And they try to carry the rest of the state to try to make the rest of the state blue. But like I said, it is what it is. I will say this before I go to the next topic. All you people who make less than $30,000 a year, who think Trump is gonna, somehow make you rich, big dog, it's been 8 years. You still make $30,000 a year.
Yeah, you dreaming.
You're dreaming. I feel, I personally feel this way, and I'm gonna get a lot. I'm probably gonna get some type of hate. If you have to wait for a president to get into office for you to become rich, or you to decide to put a battery in your back to go out and get what you want or get what you need to hustle, you're not a real hustler, bro. It means you're waiting for a handout. The same handouts you feel like Trump shouldn't give other people. Just saying. You're waiting on a handout. But anyways, y'all.
That was deep.
Not as deep as the pockets they don't have. Anyways. Let's talk about some more pressing news. Let's talk about something that's more fun. Let's talk about the Grammys, yo. The Grammy nominations came out for 2025. Shout outs first and foremost to Beyonce. She got a record number. Well, granted, Beyonce is the most nominated artist in Grammy history. So every time she gets nominated, it's just another record number. But she got nominated this time around for 11 Grammys in total.
Are there even 11 categories? Like, geez, what did she invest musical score for anime? Like, what?
I think this is over isn't there over 90 something calories now? Categories now?
Yeah, but geez.
But yeah, Beyonce got nominated for 11 times, and I'm not surprised. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. That Cowboy Carter album, I think Beyonce said the realest thing ever about that album, that the fact the album is not a country album, it's a Beyonce album. And if you actually listen to it, I'd say 6 songs on the album are legit country albums. The rest of it is like, this is Beyonce music. This is Beyonce shit. Like, you can see how she's experimenting with music. And also, I'm gonna talk about the other nominations and get into the categories a little bit deeper. But a lot of you people who hate on Beyonce for making a country album because she didn't kiss the country music awards or the country music community ass, just remember, country music is black music.
Yeah.
The reason why the album is called Cowboy Carter is not just because that's Beyonce's marriage name or her actual last name now. Obviously, she's married to Jay-Z. Jay-Z's name is Sean Carter, blah, 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 blah. But the Carter family was a black family that went, door to door, singing country songs. But they never wrote them down because this is before the thought of like lyricism came around, right? And the reason why country music started is because a lot of these white artists who started quote unquote country music was taking these lyrics from this black family, putting it pen to paper, and stealing the lyrics and making the country music. So like I said, country music came from black people. You guys stole country music from us. And the fact that Beyonce is one of the people spearheading the revolution more or less, but actually highlighting a lot of artists to get that love, I think it's more than noble of her. You say what you want. You say she's doing it for attention. You say you think Beyonce's overrated, yada, yada, yada. But you can never deny the impact she has on music every time she drops an album. Beyonce is the reason why a lot of artists drop on Fridays. Let's be real. Beyonce was the one who dropped an album on a Friday, and it was a video album. It was a self-sided album, and everyone went crazy and lost their damn minds and wigs over it. And ever since then, it's been Beyonce, Lemonade. Every time, Beyonce's the reason why people drop on Fridays. Let's just be real.
That's true.
So say what you want about Beyonce. I'm not caping for her right now, but I just think it's kind of annoying when you hear people shit on greatness and then they complain at the same time. There's no great artist. You have one right in front of you. You have plenty right in front of you, from Beyonce, Kendrick Lamar, Drake, Taylor Swift. I may not be a fan of Post Malone, but Post Malone is a great artist. I'm not a fan of his music, but I think Post Malone is a great artist.
He's a traitor.
He is a traitor. He's a Benedict Arnold. He's a culture vulture. Say what you want, but he still is a great artist. Like, I'll be real with you on that. Mm-hmm. But we have so many great artists in this current landscape of music. Just because you don't fuck with them doesn't mean they're not great. But anyways, like I said, Beyonce got 11 Grammy nominations. Charlie XCX, so XCX, Billie Eilish, Kendrick got 7 apiece, I believe. Post Malone got 7 as well.
Okay.
Taylor Swift has 6. Sabrina Carpenter has 6. Chappell Roan has 6. Hold on, I got it in my notes. Like, yeah, they have 6. Yeah. But the reason why I wanted to talk about the Grammys, let's talk about some these categories specifically. Category of Record of the Year. The Beatles got nominated for Now and Then. Beyonce got nominated for Texas Hold'em.
Wait, the Beatles?
Yeah, they it's that I think it's that AI song they made or whatever.
I don't know. Okay.
Billie Eilish got nominated. Charlie XCX got nominated. Kendrick Lamar got nominated for Not Like Us. It has begun. Post Malone and Taylor Swift got nominated for Fortnite. I saw that one coming from a mile away. And Chappell Roan got nominated for Good Luck Babe. So, yo, this is going to be interesting because I think for that category, I think Billie Eilish or Sabrina Carpenter is going to win that song for the record of the year. But for album of the year, I think Beyonce is finally going to pull it out. I think she's finally going to get the album of the year she deserves. That she should have got a long time ago. Because I don't get how she's the most winning artist of Grammy history. She doesn't have an album of the year.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. Kanye West was right about that.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. Like, I hate having to bring Taylor Swift up with Kanye, but I think another prime example is when Kanye stepped on the stage and said, "Oh, Beyonce got one of the best music videos of all time," and it was Taylor Swift that won it. Taylor Swift won for Best Female Video at that VMAs, right?
I think so.
For that award.
Yeah.
But Beyonce won for Best Music Video, like Video of the Year. That doesn't make any damn sense.
Nope.
That's what I personally think is when it comes to like these, like for example, album of the year, or like let's say record of the year. Record of the year could be hip hop songs, R&B songs, pop songs, melodic songs, jazz songs, whatever the case is, right? I feel like personally that is the last category that should be mentioned on the night or not like announced for nominations. I personally feel like record of the year, song of the year, if you don't win in your specific category, you shouldn't be nominated for record or song of the year.
Okay.
That's just my controversial opinion. Because like I feel like it should be like a bracket in that situation. Like if you don't win best rap album, best rap song of the year, you shouldn't be nominated for best song of the year overall. If you don't win best R&B pop vocal performance, whatever the case is, I don't think you should be nominated for record of the year. It doesn't make any sense to me personally. I'm just saying. But that's just me on the outside looking in. But song of the year, by the way, guys, I know I'm gonna mention these songs, but when I mention these nominations for song of the year, it goes to the songwriter, while record of the year goes to the artist, right?
Okay.
So song of the year, a bar song, Shabuzi. He made the remix and sampled Tipsy. Birds of a Feather, Billie Eilish. Die with a Smile, Lady Gaga, Bruno Mars. Fortnite, Taylor Swift, Post Malone. Good Luck Babe, Chopper Rowan. Not Like Us, Kendrick Lamar. Please, 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 Sabrina Carpenter. Texas Hold'em, Beyonce. Believe it or not, bro, you want to hear something crazy?
What's that?
I think a bar song is going to win this.
Oh, really?
I think a bar song or Chopper Rowan is going to win this category for sure.
Tipsy, probably.
Yeah. Best New Artist, Sabrina Carpenter. Shout outs to Tampa, Florida's own Doechi getting nominated for Best New Artist. I'm talking about her later on too in this segment. Shabuzi got nominated. Teddy Swims, Chapel Rowan, Benson Boone. I think hold on, let me make sure. Yeah, Benson Boone got nominated. Ray got nominated, and who else got nominated for Best New Artist? I think that's it. But I think Sabrina Carpenter is going to end up winning that. If she doesn't win, it's going to be Chapel Rowan.
I agree.
And I'm cool with Chapel Rowan winning. Best Pop Solo Performance, Beyonce, Sabrina Carpenter, Charlie XCX, Billie Eilish, Chapel Rowan. I think Billie Eilish is going to pull that one out. Actually, no, take that back. I think Beyonce's going to pull that out because Beyonce got nominated for Bodyguard and Sabrina Carpenter got nominated for Espresso. It might be between both of them, actually. I'll take that back. Okay. But let's get to the nitty gritty. You ready?
All right.
First and foremost, best music video. Taylor Swift. The music video the song is called Taylor Swift. It's a song by A$AP Rocky. Got nominated. 360 by Charlie XCX got nominated. Houdini by Eminem. Not Like Us by Kendrick Lamar. Fortnite by Taylor Swift and Post Malone. I think it's gonna go to A$AP Rocky because that music video is amazing. Not Like Us should probably win it, honestly, but that music video for Taylor Swift is amazing by A$AP Rocky. Now let's get to the real shit. Phil, I tell you right now, the bots are going to kick my back in for this one.
Oh, no.
Best rap performance. Cardi B. Shout outs to Common and Pete Rock. Doechi. Eminem. Future, Metro Boomin featuring Kendrick Lamar. Glorilla got a nomination.
Go.
And Kendrick Lamar for Not Like Us. I'm sorry. Anybody who argues with me on this one, you can kiss my ass. Not Like Us by Kendrick or Like That by Future, Metro, and Kendrick should win this category. Because those were the two biggest rap songs of the year. And it's not even close, right?
Yeah.
Am I wrong?
No, you're right.
Those are the two biggest rap songs of the year. I think one of those two songs should win. Because on top of that, let's be real. Even if you take Kendrick Lamar's this verse out of Not Like Us, Not Like Us, out of Like That, that's still a great song. Y'all do listen dope as you like that. Kicking in those as you like that. I fucking love that song, bro.
Yeah.
Like I could skip Kendrick's verse, but that song is dope. Rap album. J. Cole got nominated for Might Delete Later. I'm gonna talk about that in a second. Common and Pete Rock got nominated. Doechi got nominated. Tampa, Florida's own TDE. Eminem got nominated for The Death of Slim Shady. And Future and Metro Boomin got nominated for We Don't Trust You. For those who are maybe confused, We Don't Trust You is the first album. We Still Don't Trust You is the second album. All right? Just to make sure we get the difference in the two albums. I think in this category, Common and Pete Rock should probably win. And if they don't win, I wouldn't be mad if Doechi or Future won. I think Common and Pete Rock should win this, but let me talk about J. Cole specifically. Here's my issue with J. Cole being nominated for this category. The name of the album is called Might Delete Later, correct? J. Cole deleted the main song that everybody listened to that whole album for, which was the song where he went back at Kendrick and dissed Kendrick. He deleted that song off the album. So I hate to go at J. Cole like this because I'm such a big Cole fan, bro. But I feel like that should automatically negate this song being nominated, straight up. Like, if you're not going to present the full body of work, then don't submit it for a nomination. Also, Phil, I don't know if you noticed, in all the nominations I've been saying, what's one name I haven't mentioned?
I can't think of it. Who?
Tommy Richmond. He didn't get one nomination. he didn't get one nomination. And let me say to Tommy Richmond, listen, my guy, this is not towards you. This is towards your team and your record label. You try to play in our face by not submitting your songs to the pop category where it should have been. And you submitted to rap and R&B, well, mostly rap, because you thought it was going to be an easier path to win. Guess what? You didn't get one damn nomination. And that's what you get. And once again, I say this again. This is not directed towards Tommy Richmond. This is directed towards his team, the people that is backing him. You guys are taking... I think Tommy Richmond is going to have a good career or a great career. But the way they're handling him in the first year and a half of his career and the mainstream success of it, you guys are fumbling him bad. And it's embarrassing. You guys are fumbling him bad. Anyways, next thing I want to say, the Drake fans. You guys are throwing a lot of shade to Doechi, obviously, because Doechi signed a TDE. TDE is a part of, is with Kendrick, all that, blah, 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 blah. If you guys understand this, stop looking at album sales as a way to target if an artist is dope or not. Because if that is your logic, then why aren't you guys going that Common and Pete Rock? Because they didn't sell that well either. You guys are picking and choosing anybody who's any remotely attached to Kendrick Lamar, and it's cool. I get it. Like, you guys are still mad about the beef. It is what it is. But the beef is dead and gone, bro. Let's get over it. Let's honestly get past this at this point. And then for the Drake fans that are upset that Not Like Us got all these nominations, because Not Like Us got nominated for Best Rap Song as well, Phil.
Okay.
For all you guys mad about all these nominations that Not Like Us and Euphoria got nominated for, you guys didn't have the same energy when Back to Back got all these nominations and it was Drake going at Meek Mill. You guys didn't have none of this same energy. You guys were happy as hell that Back to Back got nominated. So you can't have it both ways, big dog. But the last thing I want to say about the Grammys before I go on to the next topic, Phil, I didn't give you the heads up that I was going to do this. It's kind of just impromptu because I really feel some type of way about this next thing I'm about to say. I want to send my thoughts, condolences, and prayers to the late great Quincy Jones.
Yes.
The reason why I mentioned Quincy Jones in this Grammy category, like this topic, is because Quincy Jones, man, is probably the best musician of all time. Am I wrong?
No.
Like, and it's not close either, right?
Not even.
From Thriller to Off the Wall to
dude, you can't.
the Austin Powers theme song. There's so much shit that he's done.
The
actually,
whole show, you're not even gonna have.
yeah,
time.
I could take the whole 45 minutes or 30 minutes that we do for an episode, and I'm not gonna be able to get through everything that Quincy Jones has done in music and movies and cinema and media in general, bro. Quincy Jones is, when you think to yourself like, yo, we're losing a lot of great people. Like, we lost James Earl Jones, we lost Quincy Jones, and we're losing a lot of great people who we truly should show a lot of love and appreciation and respect for. And to Quincy Jones, man, and his family, I just want to send my thoughts, praise, and condolences from the Serious Sarcasm family, from the Jay DeRozier Media Network family to you guys, straight up. And I think Quincy Jones is a prime example that we should show love to our greats while they're still alive and kicking. And speaking of our greats that we should always show love to now that he's still alive and kicking is Denzel Washington.
Yes.
If you guys haven't heard, Denzel Washington, breaking news, is going to be in Black Panther 3, which is dope. For me personally, if you guys saw a previous episode of this podcast, Denzel Washington was in our black actors draft.
Yep.
And he was the first pick, obviously. I mean,
greatest black actor of all time.
Greatest black actor of all time, bar none.
I mean, honestly, he's one of the greatest actors of all time. I mean, I don't even just say black. He's on the top 10 list of like actors ever of all time.
Yeah, top 10 list of actors ever. I'll have like Denzel, Daniel Day-Lewis.
Oh yeah.
Damn, there's a lot of great actors actually. We'll spend a block on that.
Yeah.
But while Denzel was on his press tour for Gladiator 2, this is not an ad. While he's on the press tour for Gladiator 2, which I can't wait to see, he actually spoke about Ryan Coogler, and Ryan Coogler reached out to him to be in Black Panther 3. He said yes, so he's going to be in Black Panther 3. Here's a crazy thing too, Phil. Denzel didn't know how this Marvel thing works. So he didn't know he wasn't supposed to say that out loud to the cameras and to his interviews.
Oh, he pulled the Tom Holland.
He pulled a Tom Holland. So he said, hey, when he got back home later on that day, he texted Ryan Coogler, was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I didn't know how this works. So, the Denzel, man, I'm so happy that you're going to be in Black Panther 3. And it's bittersweet for me because My two favorite black actors of all time, or just actors of all time, honestly, is Chadwick Boseman and Denzel. And it sucks that I won't be able to see both of them on screen together. For those who don't know, Denzel actually paid for Chadwick Boseman's tuition to go study abroad, study acting abroad. And guess who his teacher was too, by the way?
Who?
Felicia Rashad
Oh, no way.
was Chadwick Boseman's teacher at Howard University for acting or theater, and Denzel Washington paid for them to go abroad to study over the summer acting in London. That's crazy, right?
Yeah.
So everything comes full circle, man. So to Chadwick Boseman, God rest your soul. I miss you every single day, bro. I miss seeing your smile. Luckily, you give us so much great cinema to fall back on and watch you in. So to Chadwick Boseman, God rest your soul. And to Denzel, man, I can't wait to see him in this. Also, another thing is too, did you know Denzel admitted that he actually kissed a man on camera
Oh,
for the Gladiator?
okay.
Spoiler alert, but it's not in the movie. He said they took it out the movie anyways.
Gay.
But he basically said that he kissed a man. He guessed they panicked and he took it out the movie. But he basically kissed the man and killed him like 3 minutes later. So it wasn't like a homosexual kiss, I guess. It was more so similar to when Al Pacino kisses Fredo in Godfather 2.
Oh, yeah.
And then he kills his brother later on. It's a kiss of death. But to Denzel, man, I can't wait to see you in Black Panther 3. It's going to be dope. I'm excited. Probably won't get Black Panther 3 for another 2-3 years, right? So it is what it is. And to Denzel, now that you are beginning on your retirement run of movies, I just want to say to you, man, thank you for everything that you've given us. You've given us multiple lifetimes, I should say, of great cinema. And I'm glad you were able to pass the torch on to the next batch of great actors that we have. One of them including your own son, John David. Mm-hmm. So, yo, Phil, we're gonna get a great run of Denzel films for the next 6 years before he steps away completely.
Let's go. Total treat for us.
Speaking of stepping away, Phil, you know I'm the son of 2 Haitian immigrants, right?
Correct.
Do you know what happened in Haiti?
No. What happened?
So, a Spirit Airline flight that was leaving Haiti was hit with gunfire.
Wait, what?
Yes, they were shooting at the plane while the plane was flying over Haiti. And the plane had to do an emergency landing in the Dominican Republic. So basically, across the border. This is a prime example of fuck around and find out. Let me explain why. Let me put my computer down.
Bro, what?
Let me explain why this is a prime example of fuck around and find out. Y'all made all those jokes about eating them dogs. Y'all made all them jokes about eating the cats and the dogs. And Haiti was like, oh.
the dogs.
Haiti was like, oh, really? Guess what? Fire. Shot at the Spirit Airline flight. Granted, I'm not going to say they shot the plane down. They didn't shoot the plane down. You're not going to shoot a plane down with a 9mm pistol. But the fact that they had to take that landing, and I do want to send thoughts of praise to everybody who was on that plane who probably was scared shitless.
Oh, yeah.
Because this is honestly not really a laughing matter, but it's laughable to me because what goes around comes around. Just to let you know, like, we don't play on the island. Haitians are some of the most loving people. We got the best food out of anybody in the Caribbean, bar none. Put Haitian rice against anybody else's rice, and I guarantee you we sweeping. The Lakers, and who the Lakers sweep in the finals that one year?
The Magic?
Nah, they beat the Magic 4-2. Who the Lakers sweep in the finals that one year?
No, they swept them, bro.
No, bro, I know for sure they didn't sweep them because I remember the big deal about Jameer Nelson playing. They didn't sweep the Magic.
Hold on.
It had to be 4-2. They beat the Magic 4-2 or 4-1.
I'll tell you. Hold on.
That was the 2009 finals.
2009, yeah. All right, so this was 2009.
It's 4-1 or 4-2.
NBA Finals. My computer's going to slow. The Lakers. Why is it? I don't want to watch it. All right, here we go. All right. Okay, come on. Yeah, you're right. It was 4-1.
4-1. Okay, yeah. It's 4-1.
But the 76ers?
Nah. Allen Iverson got them game one. That was that whole Allen Iverson when he stepped over Tyronn Lue. Yeah, so he got them game one. I mean, after that, they didn't win another game. I think they got blown out for the rest of the season. Rest of the series. Who was it that they beat? They swept somebody in the finals, bro. Was it Jersey?
This says, hold on. Who did
was it Jersey in
the Nets?
02? Yeah. Jason Kidd, Kenya Martin, that jersey, New Jersey Nets, yeah. So Haitian rice would sweep anybody. I'm just telling you right now. We don't play games on this side, all right? We don't play no games, all right?
What's the Haitian rice called again?
Diri-Jean-Jean.
Dijon?
Diri, so like D-I-R-I, Diri.
Diri?
Jean-Jean.
Diri Jean-Jean.
Yeah, Diri-Jean-Jean.
All right.
Diri-Jean-Jean. It's the best rice on earth.
All right.
So anyways, but back to the Spirit Airlines, man. To people who were on that flight, this is probably one of the wildest stories I ever fucking heard in my life, honestly.
Yeah.
But to those who were scared shitless, I want to send thoughts and prayers. Hopefully you guys got to your actual destination safely. But to people, I'm just going to say, man, be careful what you say about certain countries and certain communities because they will come back with a vengeance. But Phil.
Yeah.
Ready to end this episode on a funny, lighter note?
Let's go.
Let's get a bro.
I'm like, bro, what you on?
So Phil, I've been one to like misspeak or say something too fast and catch myself and mess up, kind of have to like rewind myself back in the moment. Phil, have you ever had a moment? And I feel like this is the second time we've talked about somebody doing this on the podcast before.
This is
the second time, right?
Yeah.
Have you ever had a moment where you actually said a derogatory term or, by mistake you had to catch yourself in the moment?
Nope.
No, you never like just said, slipped up and said the wrong word?
Not in public.
Not in public?
Or television.
Or live TV, right?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, like Michelle Beadle. If you guys don't know who Michelle Beadle is is a sportscaster. She used to work for ESPN. I think she's on NBC Sports now or ABC Sports. Is it NBC or CBS Sports now? Mm-hmm. And she still covers the NBA. But Michelle Beadle is well-renowned. She's well-known. If you see a picture of her, you're going to know her from... She was on Sports Nation, right? It was her and Colin Cowherd back in the day, right?
I think so.
Yeah, it was her and Colin Cowherd. And I remember it was her and like Marcellus... Either Marcellus Wiley or Max Kellerman were on Sports Nation after that. But anyways, to Michelle Beadle. Phil, let's run the clip.
Michael Porter Jr. recently said, I don't like this, that if the Nuggets don't win this...
She said it. She said the word. She said it.
I have to break up the team. Lou, are you buying?
She said
this
it.
Is the last dance
she
for
said the N-word.
Let's watch it again.
Michael Porter Jr. recently said, I don't like this, that if the Nuggets don't win this...
She said
and
it.
she literally looks at...
Yo, here's the worst part. She's on set with Lou Williams, NBA veteran of like 11 or 12 years, and Chandler Parsons, Orlando, Winter Park, Florida's own, on the set. And when she says it, for the people who are listening audioly, when she says it, they both looked at her like, oh shit, did she just say the N-word? Mm-hmm. And she claimed she was trying to say nigglets.
No, Nuggets.
The Nuggets, the Denver Nuggets. Nuggets, niggas. Nuggets, niggas. Nuggets, niggas. Nuggets, niggas. Nuggets. I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't hear it.
But let's be real. You know she says that shit.
Oh, she says that shit in her personal life for sure. There's no discussion on that. She definitely says that shit in her personal life. The way the nigga just came, the nig just came off the tongue. It came off the tongue like a finger roll from Kyrie Irving. It just nigga.
The niggas.
For my Hispanic people, if you ever heard the song Con Calma by Daddy Yankee, it's kind of like that. What's the name? Was it
Con Calma?
No, it's not Con Calma. There's a song by Daddy Yankee, and he goes, and he does some shit like that. But the nigga came off the tongue like that, just perfectly, just like that, just la 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 la. It's like when a Hispanic rolls their R's. That's how the nigga came off her tongue. It's just nigga.
That's funny.
Can we roll the clip one more time before we go?
Michael Porter Jr. recently said, I don't like this, that if the Nuggets don't win this...
She said niggas. Anyways, y'all, this has been another great episode of Serious Sarcasm Podcast. Also, before we go, I just want to say this bro what you want moment could have gone to so many people. I do want to give an honorable mention also to Caitlyn Jenner. I'm gonna be. Oh, by the way, okay, hold on, Phil. Before I go, if you want to make this a clip and get me canceled, I'm happy about it. All right.
Okay.
To Caitlyn Jenner specifically, I'm gonna be referring to you specifically as Bruce from this point forward, and I'm gonna be referring to you as he and him from this point forward. You want to understand why? You're a Trump supporter. You're happy Trump is in office. Guess what Trump announced? he announced that he's going to go to Congress and say, and ask for them to only identify 2 genders in the United States, and that's male and female. And the 2 genders that they're going to basically acknowledge in the United States is the gender that you have at birth. Phil, you hear me out? Mm-hmm. So with that being said,
I'm like, bro, what you on?
Had to give him that one.
to Bruce Jenner, Caitlyn Jenner, however you call yourself, sir, you're going to be referred to as sir from now on. That's your president that you love so much, that you care so deeply about. And this is a prime example when I was telling people you're voting against your own self-interest and your best interest just to prove a point. And guess what? It came back and bit you in the ass as quickly as possible. So guess what? Your name is Bruce to me now. Well, you know, you're still Caitlyn. I'm just going to be referring to you as sir and he and him. To the rest of my LGBTQ plus supporters and the people who watch the show, people who I'm friends with, this has nothing to do against you guys. This is specifically to this gentleman and this gentleman only. You fucked around and you found out. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of myself, the Serious Sarcasm podcast family, and the Jada Rosa Media Network, and of course, podcast Dr. Phil, we appreciate you guys tuning in. It's been another great episode. Shout out to you. Shout out to everybody who listens to the show, man. You guys have a great day and have a great night, all right?